Good morning. How are you today? Would you like to avoid getting traffic tickets for running a stoplight? Well, stick around. I'm going to give you some experience from G's bag. I have a gold nugget here. And if you stick around with me, I'll give you my hypothesis on what you can do to avoid a traffic ticket. So a few days ago, I received a couple of pieces of mail, and it turns out the mail was traffic tickets. I received two traffic tickets in a row. One from June 11th and one from June 12th. It seems that in both traffic tickets there were traffic lights, and in both cases my car was going through the light, captured going through the light, and the light was on red. And it zoomed in on the back of my car with all of my registration information right on my tags, and it sent that information, that's ticket to me, or two of them in the mail. So here's what I've learned you can do to avoid getting a traffic ticket in the mail from failure to stop at a traffic light. So what I've learned is when you're traveling and you see that the light is yellow, go ahead and stop while the traffic light is on yellow instead of trying to race through the light while it's on yellow. Because what happens is when you try to race through the yellow traffic light, when you go under the traffic light, the light is still yellow. However, by the time you get all the way through the light, probably as soon as you get to the roof of your car, that light turns red and that camera snaps the photo, and that nice little image is mailed to you along with a fine of $50 or more. So I have been practicing that, and I found that lately I have not received any little messages in the mail saying that I owe for a traffic ticket. And in the county that I live in, it's $50 in infractions. So yeah, give it a try and see if it works for you. So far it's been working for me, so give it a try. And let me share with you one other reason why this is a good idea, and that's when you're traveling to a new city or a new state. In a new city or a new state, you're probably not familiar with how their traffic lights work in terms of the timing. Like, I remember traveling in Florida once, and it felt like it took 5 minutes for their traffic lights to hold on red. They would hold you on red. So in the area where I live, I'm kind of familiar with how long it takes at a traffic light. So if you use this tactic when you're traveling, it could save you time, it could save you money, because who wants to get a traffic ticket out of state? And you can't likely, or you don't want to go back to that same state that you're traveling to go to court, or you don't want to have to deal with the hassle of how you're going to pay this traffic ticket. So it's just a lot easier, especially again when you're traveling, to just make it a habit of stopping on the yellow light. Now, you won't get it right 100% of the time, but the majority of the time, if you could practice stopping on a yellow light, it will definitely save you some time and definitely save you some money. So I hope you enjoyed this gold nugget. So from G's bag, and I ask that you take this nugget and put it in your own bag. It'll save you again time, and definitely it can save you money. Bye, and until next time, stop on the yellow lights.